So what do I do if I get a call from a police investigator and they say, hey, I want to make an appointment to come talk with you. Where can I meet you? Let's set this up. You can come to the police station. What do you do with that? Unfortunately, sometimes I will get people calling me and saying, hey, I just met with this investigator. I gave them a statement and they said they're going to forward it to the county attorney's office for charging. And I had no idea that I really had anything to worry about, but they went in for an interview anyway. That's a really serious concern, I think, for a lot of people. And so I'm aware that, that might be a question you're having. And how do you handle that? Do I answer this phone call? Do I get a lawyer involved? Should I just go? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so should I just have a meeting with the police officer at the station? I think what makes a lot of sense is to realize a couple of things. I mean, first, if you get approached by law enforcement and asked for an interview, if you get a phone call, if you get a text or whatever you're going to get, right, take a breath and realize there's not a lot of urgency. You can totally slow it down. The first thing I'd recommend is, number one, be courteous. Just say, I need some time to think about this. I'd like to talk with a lawyer. That at least will slow things down. And then I think it's also really important in that situation to give a call to an experienced defense lawyer who can try to get their arms around the situation for you. If you work with them, they can answer any of the questions that you might have. That communication you would have is confidential, so you can kind of get a sense of what might be going on and what might not be going on. A defense lawyer can advise you of your rights, of course, but then also one of the ways that we like to be helpful is to interject ourselves and let people know, law enforcement know that there's a representation. We get it in writing. We reach out to that investigator and to that department and let them know that all communication has to go through us. And it doesn't mean that you're never going to talk, right? Maybe there's some information that you'd like to be able to provide, but it should be thoughtful and planned, and you should have your lawyer present. So those are some ways that you can at least slow it down and not feel like you have to be rushed to make that appointment and meet with law enforcement when really you don't have to. And it may be in your best interest to wait and get some advice first.